Welcome to Let's Get Dumb, the podcast where I, comedian Joe Kilgallon, and comedian Jonah Jurkens like to ask dumb questions, tell dumb stories, and just have a dumb old time with you. Jonah, how are you, my friend?
I'm great, Joe. How are you?
I'm great, man, too. Is it good that you don't... How much better do you feel not having to do the intros?
I did. Oh, you don't even know how many takes I had to do with Austin.
You did as many takes as I've done. I do one take an episode for the last 30 episodes. You did 30 takes for 2 episodes. So we're even now.
Yeah. You've never screwed up a take, ever. That's impressive.
Maybe once or twice.
Only because I've interrupted you or I fucked with you before or during. And yeah, man, Austin was laughing at me real hard.
They were funny. I was listening to them. And
Jonah doesn't listen to the podcast, but I left most of them in.
You did?
Like literally I think the second one, it takes maybe 3 minutes to get started because it's just you being like, okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, ready? Okay.
And every time you still say, welcome to the Let's Get Dumb podcast. And I'm like, I never say that. I say, welcome to Let's Get Dumb, the podcast where I, comedian Joe Kilgallon, comedian Joe Jurkens.
I never said I was doing you.
I know. Yeah, you do. And you could do it your own way. You don't have to. Just to give the listeners a heads up, I do still have a little bit of a sickness, a little bit of a cough. So if I sound like I'm running out of breath at any point, that's what it is. I'm also wearing shorts.
I think our listeners are down with the sickness, my friend.
Fuck yeah,
You're good.
Down with the sickness. Oh, wow. I can't do that. Could you do that? I feel like Austin could do that.
Nice. No, you can't. Both of you idiots can't.
It's pretty bad.
It's better than both of you.
That was a straight
That was more of a monkey.
No, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
They don't go, ooh,
It goes, ooh, ah. That's how it goes. It's better than both of you put together because your voice can't because you're sick, and your voice can't because your balls hasn't dropped yet.
why are you so mean to me?
I'm not mean to you, fucking dork.
Firing at us like right now.
Hey,
God
can you
damn.
flex for us? Your muscles look real big right now.
No, I don't want to do that.
Look at there, you look huge.
I hate this.
I want to zoom in on
Oh
them.
my God, get me out of here, please, right now.
It was good shorts weather today, so I'm rocking shorts, but now I feel like dumb on the podcast. Could people see my knees and on the camera,
No,
Austin?
they can't even see. You're wearing pants that match the dark blue of your Manchester City. So
Yeah, they do.
you could stand up a little bit. And
That's why I just switched shirts. Jonah outfit tracked me as soon as I walked in.
Yeah, I did.
Like
You were in the same shirt you wore yesterday.
Yeah, well, it's clean though. I did wash today.
Sure.
And it came out, and I didn't want to take the shorts off. I needed a light color shirt to match my shorts.
How often do you do your wash? How often do you do your wash? Wash.
Do?
Do.
Every few days.
Really?
Yeah, every couple days. Yeah, well,
Interesting. I do like once a month, I think.
you know what I do? I have a hamper by my bed, and when it's filled,
As most people do.
do laundry.
Uh-huh.
So what do you do every day, you said?
No, I do like that's why I have so many clothes because I wait like a month and then I have to do like a whole day of laundry.
I would love for you to count the number of shirts you have because I feel like it's an insane number.
It's in the hundreds. It's
Damn, dude.
way in the hundreds. And I just bought 4 more this week. I got drunk there. I got drunk last night. I was at a show and then I got a targeted ad and I just bought 4 more shirts and that was already from the 6 I bought last week.
These graphic tees? Or
Yeah, and then I never wear them because I never feel like they fit me nice. And then I get one compliment on a shirt. Like if it's a vintage shirt, I'm buying like 40 shirts then.
Jesus Christ.
Just so I have like a different shirt on all the time. I have purchasing problems. It's crazy.
We need to get a therapist on this show to really break both of us down. I feel like
I've been talking about that for a year
one.
now.
I know, but you wanted to do it for our relationships. But I feel like I want to know why this therapist is gonna be like, these shirts are not.
I love
fill that
collecting things. Like, I mean, look, man,
Well,
look at all these whiskeys we have. I like
the
to
Blu-rays,
collect the DVDs, the now records, shirts, clothes. I like options. You know what I mean? How many shirts do you have? 4?
I don't know. I haven't counted. I actually got rid of a few recently.
You
I got
did?
more than 4. I've got like 12. I don't know.
12
12
t-shirts.
12 to
You have more than
16.
12 t-shirts.
I probably do, but I need to get rid of more. I'm trying to become a minimalist. I used to be a big collector, and I have an office in my basement where I have this one bookcase, 2 really, just filled with Cubs memorabilia, and I was starting to get into collecting bobbleheads and all that stuff. Then I had a moment where I was in my office, and I realized I have yet to have a guest in to this office to show off all this shit.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking to myself,
Show off your bobbleheads?
What the fuck is the point? And then even if I did have someone over, they would look at it and be like, oh, cool, man. And then want to walk out of the room to do something else.
Yeah.
So then I was like, what am I doing this for? Why am I like that? It was
What's
just
for
a
you?
moment.
Because you love it.
I stopped though. As soon as I realized I wasn't going to, like I was collecting Cubs baseball card sets, like for each team. So I had like cards from like 1981. Like this one page was all 1981 Cubs, 1982, like
cool.
going year by year. Yeah, it felt cool. And then I thought like, oh, I'll have parties and then I'll have them like on the coffee table. And then when people are sitting on the coffee table, they'll peruse them and be like, this is really awesome.
Yeah.
And I just don't do that. And then I started thinking like, who really gives a shit?
Yeah. It's like when you first become a comedian or when you are a comedian and then people like, I can't wait till somebody asks me about being a comedian because they're going to enjoy it. They're going to love it.
Yeah.
And they're always like, what do you do? I'm like, stand up. And then they're like, oh, tell me about that. And the second you start telling about what actually stand up is, like the business behind it, I've never seen more people just basically just walk away.
Yeah.
When you're like, this is interesting shit. How is this not interesting? And then you're like, oh, it's only interesting because I'm in it. That's the same thing where you're like, look at all these Cubs. And people are like, I'm going to fuck. Okay.
Isn't that most jobs though? Like if you met a guy who's an astronaut, you're like, holy shit, you're an astronaut. What's that like? And they'd start to talk about it, and halfway in, you're like, I can't relate to this shit at all.
Right.
I'm bored.
Yeah. I
think
don't
that's
tell
every
people.
job.
I do you tell people you're a comedian? I try not to.
It depends on the
As
circumstance.
little as possible.
A little as possible too.
Right.
I remember going golfing with a buddy of mine a few years ago. It was probably like 4 years ago now. And we got paired up with two women.
Mm-hmm.
Which like, hey guys, they could golf too. Stop being so sexist, listeners. Fuck, right.
Right.
And so they asked my buddy, like, oh, what does he do? And then he said, he was like cardio rehab guy. And then they asked me what I did. And right away he was like looking at me.
Yeah.
Like, what's he
Good
gonna
luck with
say?
that.
What's he going to say? And there's been times where I've been like, oh, I work in entertainment.
Yeah.
But then that's like,
cooler.
what field? And it's
Yeah.
like, I produce some stuff. And then it gets, so then sometimes I just say comedian and they go, what's that like? And then I end up regretting it usually. 'Cause
Always.
They want to hear a fucking joke.
Or
and,
it's like, this is probably going to be in your little skit, isn't it? You're like,
Yeah.
it's not a little skit first off. And no, it's not.
I
It's
know.
insane.
I find you incredibly boring. You're not
Yeah.
going to be anywhere near my act.
And the things that are going to find that will be in the act are things you don't want people to know about because there's something stupid you told me and whoopsie daisies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A right, man.
Yeah. I know that story I told a couple weeks ago about the my neighbor saying that like I like to
3 loads while he goes to
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, I've been doing that on stage and it's been going well, but I've been wanting to invite the condo association to the show, but that's like the thing I've been working on, so I'm like excited about it, but I'm like I don't know how he's going to take that.
Yeah,
I think he'll be fine. I don't say his name. And I mean, I'm going to point at him, say that's the guy, and then stand up and tell everybody how many loads you have in your butt right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's what I'll do, but
that's what you'll do.
so I will do. Do you have people in your family that are like upset if you talk about them on stage?
No.
Okay.
No. Nicole said this was a long time ago, but I can remember I had a sex joke and then she said, make it vague.
Okay.
Make it feel like I'd rather the audience think this was a random hookup you had than them to know it was me.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
And I was like, oh, cool. And then the jokes work better that way anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're just making it, the audience just pictures a woman.
Yeah, especially when
They're
you
not
say like,
making
I fucked my wife, you're like, ugh,
And
gross.
yeah, it's dumb.
Ugh.
Nobody wants to hear that shit. And then it was about that oral sex joke I used to have.
Okay.
But there was a lot of inspiration behind that. And then so like it was just kind of one of those things where it's like,
Yeah.
So who needs to, but thankfully I don't really have any jokes about siblings or anything where they'd get mad.
Yeah, it's weird how it's just kind of like how everybody takes it differently. I had one girlfriend that was like, don't say anything about me because I don't want to look stupid. And then another one was like, don't talk about your ex-girlfriends. That bothers me. And then like my girlfriend now she doesn't give a shit. Which is nice.
Yeah, no, totally. Well, I've always noticed it more with female comedians. I feel like male comedians, because a male comedian can't go on stage and be like, here's a stupid thing my girlfriend does in bed, because it just makes them look like, maybe you suck in bed.
What
right?
a dumb
Because it's
bit,
always
yeah.
assumed that the guy's bad in bed, right?
Not with you, my friend.
Oh, thanks, buddy. And so
I've been reviewing the tapes, my friend. You're doing well.
Appreciate it, man. I gotta stop sending you those when I'm drunk. But anyway, you're like rerun. But like a female
I've
comedian,
seen this one, Joe. Show me something new. You're wearing the same shirt again. He's like, I only have 5 different shirts. I'm like, oh, trust me, I know.
It's my lucky shirt. Man.
Yeah.
I'm sure my cum rag. I wear it. My son did today that pissed me off.
What?
This is so weird to transition from that to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you going with this one, bud?
He was pushing a car, like a race car toy thing he had, and by my dog's water bowl, she always drips water all over the floor around there, and it went through there. He's like, "Oh, it's all wet. What the heck?" He got mad.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I told you not to race the cars over there. And then he starts wiping it on me. And I'm like, don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
I literally had to say to a 5-year-old, what the hell's wrong with you? And I shouldn't have said it like
push him
that.
down on
But
the
for
ground.
whatever reason, in that moment, I'm like, this is so much disrespect right now.
Right.
To be like, I have to wipe this and I'm going to use the clothes you're currently wearing. I was like,
Yeah.
never do that again. We have paper towels. We have napkins,
Yeah.
toilet paper, whatever. Do not wipe it on the clothes I'm currently wearing.
He's just showing his dominance on you, man.
Dude,
that's the
felt
Kilgallon
like it,
way.
man.
Out of anything, that's the most Kilgallon thing ever. I bet you did that when you were a
I
kid.
don't know if I did, because
You
I was
for sure
probably a
did.
little more afraid of my dad than my
No,
kids are afraid
not
of me.
to your dad, but you've done that to like
Someone
peers.
maybe, but it definitely felt like a fucking like I own this house.
Yeah, I
type
own this
of move.
house now, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is my mortgage.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Go take care of mom.
didn't care for any of it. But anyhow,
How are you gonna feel like? Okay, oh god, this is gonna get a little dirty. Do you want to go dirty?
Get dirty, especially with family. But let me go back to the whole.
Well, I'm saying you're like 10 ways. You're like 10 years away from getting some crispy socks. How do you feel about that?
crispy socks, like
Yeah.
as a present.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know. I did not know what he meant.
I've been saying,
I didn't.
"Hey, Dad, I got you a present."
Crispy sounded like Gen Z slang for like, dude, that's a
Oh, like a
crispy
new-
tie, bro.
That's like
That's some
Gen Z.
crispy
That's like
gear.
that's like our parents would say. It's
Really?
pretty
I
crispy,
guess.
dude.
I don't know. It just went right over my head. Oh, like doing laundry and discovering because they'll be, teenage boys.
Uh-huh.
It's,
That's gonna be a lot of like. That's gonna be a lot of like.
disgusting.
Oh man, I should call my mom and apologize. Probably,
Dude,
right?
I remember one time, this is a fucking horrible thing to talk about in a podcast, but
Keep it vague.
I had a used condom under my bed for way too long.
Started smelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know someone threw it out, and it wasn't me.
Oh,
Yeah.
you knew it was there. And you didn't move it.
I meant to move it, but I didn't want to. I wanted to do it on a day where I'm like, I could put it at the bottom of the garbage can.
Oh,
or
I
I
see.
could just carry out the garbage can myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I was just 17.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? All right. So, what were we talking about before I switch gears with the whole? Oh yeah.
So- Okay.
Oscar, could you help us remember what I talked about before I went into the whole kid stuff?
I'm gonna tell a quick story. Why he remembers? I would tell a quick story. I had a.
Do you remember Austin though? Hold
Oh,
on.
I'm trying to remember. I was
Sorry.
writing down
Fuck.
the clips. I was
So-
like, I like the Joe's kid thing, but I can't remember what you said before.
Before that, I was going towards a point, and I had no
And
idea
then
what the
you
fuck it
stacked
is.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
So I had
Shirts. You said it was like your cum shirt.
Yeah, I said cum shirt.
You
and
said
then I
cum
did
rag, and then you're
that.
talking about your kid wiping.
No, but I don't want to talk about the kid. I talked about the kid. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I was going with before the
Yeah,
kid
I'm trying to jar your memory.
Okay, he was okay. So Jonah was talking about sending sex tapes to him, and he reviews them.
Yeah.
That's what started the cum shirt thing. But before that, what triggered Jonah? Jonah brought up the sex tape thing.
Fuck.
Because then, then you said that I've been reviewing. Because you were talking about sex on stage.
Yeah,
Talk about sex on stage.
talking about family stuff on stage.
Family stuff on stage, keeping it vague.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, because the guy usually does the.
Oh
worst
no,
at
yeah,
sex.
no. I was saying it's with female comedians because you were talking about like doing jokes about your girlfriend and one
Right.
girlfriend getting mad and then all this.
Oh, because
and I was saying
sex.
because guys can't really do sex jokes about their current girlfriend, like
Mm.
about not being good. But we know so many female comedians who I hear do jokes about like their current boyfriend and his quirks in the bedroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I sometimes I hear them where I'm like, there's no way this dude is cool with that.
Yeah.
There are other times where I'm like, I guess if he's got a good personality, he understands it's just a joke.
Yeah.
You ever come across that? Like there's one comedian, we should wait till we have her on, but she just did a Don't Tell and she talks about her boyfriend having one testicle.
Okay.
I guess he's got two, but the other one like stayed up in the stomach or something like that.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, that's mean. You don't want to do like an oof to someone's body.
Not like
That
gross
shit.
oof. I'm just being like, why would you do that to me?
I'm
Why
sorry.
would you do that to me?
You do that to me all the time.
Yeah.
But now you know how it feels.
No,
all
no.
the times
Yeah.
you put it
Yeah.
on me.
No. Let's go. Let's can we review
How
the
many
tapes?
times have you been like, don't ask a guest like that? Remember what the fucking
Yeah, but that's fun.
that could have been fun too, but you
Yeah.
made it sad immediately.
I mean, you know,
made me feel bad
make-
immediately. I'm gonna make you feel bad immediately. Remember the one episode where
Oh,
we had
I know
Liz
that.
Zagoni on,
Yeah.
and all I said was like, "Have you ever?" No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. And then you're like, "Cause I'm a man, Liz.
No.
You gotta fucking listen to me. You
That's not.
mansplaining piece
I
of
said. I
shit."
said, Liz, excuse me. A man is speaking right now. And
Yes. Yeah.
I said something like that.
Or
And
when
I go,
I
Liz, I
asked
know that
Kaylee
you're
if she
talking
had
right now, but
anxiety
Joe has
and
something
yeah.
important to tell you.
Yeah, a
because
man
he
or
worked
something.
he worked for a bar for a whole 2 months. That's
Yeah,
what I did.
that
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's seared up there. It ain't leaving. That ain't leaving at all.
All right. Well, I just was wondering, like,
No, I mean like okay, so I mean like oof, like that sucks if your
no,
balls
no,
all
no,
the way
I
up there.
understand that. I understand that.
When you get hit, if you get kicked in the stomach, do you also get kicked in the balls
Ooh,
or ball?
we should have them on together to find out. I want to
You
get
just
this
kick him in the
interview.
stomach, see what happens. You kick him in the stomach. He's like, "Why'd you kick me in my ball?" You're like, "Cause it is up there." I knew it.
Pop it back down. I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, it's
Is that really a thing that women? I know, but it's two men
well,
talking
because
about
from a
women.
woman's point of view, and look, I'm going to stick up for female comedians 100% right now because there's a lot of trolls out there, and these are just dudes who I feel like hate women, and they'll always be like, "Oh, woman commenting about sex again, real original." I'm like, dudes talk about sex on stage probably just as much as women, right?
Right, yeah.
Women approach from an angle that makes these dudes feel insecure, which is why they get pissed off when women talk about sex on stage.
Right.
But there's a lot of humor from a female point of view with sex. Like sex with dudes must be funny to them in a lot of ways because and now I'll stick it for guys a little bit more, but there's more responsibility on our end. You know what I'm saying?
Go on.
Well, yeah. I mean, think about that. Like, I've heard women be like, I don't know if I'm good in bed. I've heard female friends of mine say stuff like that. Because they're like, yeah, I get on top and move up and down, but a lot of times my favorite positions are when the guy has to do all the work.
Right.
So if you are in a position where it's like the guy has to do all the work, think about all the pressure on the dudes in those situations, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was just like my point about that. So I'm talking about it from those dudes' point of view. Because why else would these dudes get so mad online every time they hear a female talk about sex on stage? Because a lot of the jokes are actually
they're probably
pretty good.
bad at sex.
They're bad at sex.
Yeah.
They feel insecure.
Insecure. That's what it is.
And
It's
that's
the male
what it
insecurity.
is.
That's
And
the most
yeah.
fragile thing in the world. Is that right?
Exactly,
Is
and that's why they
man's
get
security.
so fucking angry about it. Where if they just took it for face value as a joke, but I definitely think sex from a woman's point of view is funnier than sex
Agreed.
from a male's point of view.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like think about it, we're sweating on them. We got fucking way grosser bodies.
Way grosser.
Like our bodies do different things all the time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Sometimes
I
one
mean, we
ball's
had-
up there, one ball's down.
Yeah. Remember when Deanna Ortiz was on the podcast? She talked about like dudes aren't fucking coming
Coming
right
anymore.
now. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So these women are having sex with dudes who are struggling.
That's like the only
right?
thing you have to do.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest. Yeah.
Was she also implying that they're not getting hard too, or are they getting hard and not coming? Because if they're
think
getting
she
hard
was
and not coming,
saying
isn't that
both,
fine
right?
from the female point of view?
No, because then
he's
it's
just-
like,
well, wouldn't he just be lasting really long then?
yeah, but like that's not fun for people.
It's not fun for the guy.
What's that fun for the girl? You think it's just fun for the girls? Is having a
I
fucking
know a woman
rod inside of her the whole time?
I know a woman who was like, I loved having sex with this one dude because he was on anxiety medications that made him last incredibly long.
Right.
So,
But also some
she
women
needed
are
those
like-
20 minutes of pounding, where some women are just like, I just need a good 7 to 10. You know?
Yeah, because it starts hurting after a while.
Sure. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's bodies are different.
Yeah, to each his own.
Right.
You know, we're not yucking your yum.
No, we're not yucking anyone's.
No.
yum.
No.
And to those dudes, you maybe just haven't found the right partner yet.
True.
You know, and don't take your anger out on all women, right?
Yeah. It's just, I mean,
Because
take it-
everyone's different.
Yeah, you should take it on specific women individually.
Those ones
one on one.
specific.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
You go fucking hard on
Yeah,
them.
this is
You
the
can get hard.
You know, we had a few women audience members, and I think we just lost those too.
No, we just stuck up for them mostly. Well, they knew that we got to make it funny too. They get that part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Take
for
a
sure.
sip here. You could take the lead.
Sure. So I was gonna tell you the. Why are you laughing, Austin?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
What are you laughing
Austin?
at?
Sometimes Austin laughs
What are
at
you
things. I'm
laughing
like,
at?
there was no joke made.
Well, Joe was like, "Can you take the lead while he sips?" And then you just proceed to go.
Well, I was thinking about my story.
Like you panicked.
Well, no, because you know when he was about to tell a story, and then I got frustrated. I couldn't remember my previous story, so now he probably can't remember his current
No,
story.
I know which one. I just didn't know if I wanted to tell it or not.
And by the way, heads up, everyone, we're gonna do top 5 swear words soon.
Right. So fucking get on board,
You
you
dumb
dipshits.
bitch.
Yeah.
you got like 5 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're at 20 minutes.
Well, so I was gonna say it's frustrating when comedians, a lot of our jokes are based in somewhat truths and realities, you know, and I haven't lived with a lot of comedians, but I will say that you forget about that when you move in with them, because we had a comedian friend of ours that had a joke about like, oh, ladies, if you don't think your man has a cum rag, why don't you put your hand down the side of it? You know that joke.
Guy's been a guest on the podcast.
Yes, he has.
Joke. Why can't we say his name, by the way?
You never know. We don't have to. Yeah.
I don't think you would care.
Well, I mean,
Marty DeRosa, great joke.
I was gonna say Farty Belosa, but that's fine.
Farty Belosa?
Yeah, Farty Belosa.
Yeah, he missed the boat on not calling himself Farty Belosa.
Oh man, I bet you think that's what he calls himself, like in bed. You ladies, you ready for Farty Belosa?
Because you know what, though? That dude brings it, but he's gassy.
Yeah, but he's gassy. Yeah.
I would love to ask someone, like, best sex of your life, but you just heard him farting the whole time.
Or do you think that like he has so much that he's so girthy that he creates a lot of air in a vagina and it queefs a lot, so he makes it go Farty Belosa?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that-
Huh? I put that together pretty quickly. That's pretty good.
I
think that's the last podcast.
It
We're
made
done.
me laugh because you were like so girthy.
Yeah,
You
so
were doing
girthy.
the fucking fattest dick in history. Like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yeah. It's like Celtic Pride, where it's short but it's fat and it fills the gap.
You made it bigger than the Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, no, I made it like this big. Is this too fat? Is this too fat? Tell me when it's too fat. Tell me when it's too fat.
Keep going.
Keep going.
I'm a whore.
Keep
man.
going.
I need.
Would you imagine trying to shove that thing in somebody? What if it was like?
You
But what if it was
wouldn't.
only this big? Like, you know what I mean? That'd be insane. I mimed 2 inches.
Nobody would be. Yeah, if it's 2 inches long, but
So it's like a
fucking
quarter.
as fat as a fucking Captain America's shield.
Yeah. Yes, Captain America's shield dick. That'd be insane.
That's America's dick.
Yeah.
All right. So
Anyways, so this man moves in, and we are getting the internet installed, and I had to go in his room, and I move his bed. I'm like, well, you put it here. Move his bed, and then there's a T-shirt down, and I grab the T-shirt, and then as I grab it,
You remember the joke.
I'm remembering the joke, and then I'm seeing certain things on this T-shirt, and I was like, but the man was next to me, like, who was installing it, and I go, ah! And I like kind of threw everything. And then he looked at me and I goes, oh, I thought I saw a spider. Or, I don't know why I said that.
Why didn't you just be like, I just touched your fucking cum shirt?
No, because it wasn't, well, you said Marty already. It wasn't Marty. It was the installer.
Oh.
And then I texted Marty. I go, hey,
sorry.
maybe not still living your jokes truce. And then he said, get out of my room, Dad. He's 6 years older than I am.
Yeah, which makes it funny.
But it's one of those, yeah. I'm like, who still has Grody 5000.
Just use toilet paper. Get some napkins, Kleenex, right?
Something. I don't know.
I guess using the same thing is more eco-friendly.
But it's the same thing where you're like, why'd you keep your condom underneath your bed for so long?
I was a fucking lazy teen.
Yeah.
You know?
Who do you think? You think it was
Good
a
load, I
dad
was
or your
proud of
mom?
it.
It was a good load. I was proud of it. Did I just hear you say it was a good load? I was proud of it.
Mom. It would have been my dad or stepmom. I think it was my dad. And yes, I did say that.
Okay. I think it's more of a mom thing.
Yeah, but I feel like
Your
my
dad would be like,
stepmom
pick that
would have
shit
been,
up.
like, fucking clean up.
Yeah.
But I feel like he might have been, because it was when I was in the basement bedroom and his office was nearby. So like, I think he came across it.
Poor moms, man. Moms put up with the worst of us.
Yeah, I mean, I just said it was my dad a bunch,
But
yeah.
this reminded me of like the moms that moms had to put up with us.
I know, but all right, fair enough.
I heard what you said. I'm also recalling all the times like my poor mom, because as a single mom.
Well, I live with my dad. When my parents got divorced, my sister and I live with my dad. So my whole life, whenever I've heard people be like, moms, I would get a little bit like, dads are fucking great too. You know, I feel like,
dad's great.
Yeah, I just feel like people
Dude,
forget sometimes.
my mom went to Suncoast Video. I don't think I mentioned this on podcast, and bought me the Jenny McCarthy Playboy tape.
Damn, she was awesome.
I was
Hold on,
17.
what was her name? Cynthia? No, don't tell me. I didn't remember your mom's. No, I know Jenny McCarthy's name. I'm trying to remember your mom's first name so I could give her a shout out.
Where are you gonna? Yeah, to heaven.
Shout out to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cynthia? Do you think my mom's name is Cynthia?
It's not Cynthia. It's
What's my name?
Jonah.
Okay.
That's a J name.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's also my aunt. I have an aunt with the same name.
So your mom and sister have the same name, or it's a different side of the family?
Different side of the family.
That'd be weird. It's Janet.
No.
No, Janine.
No.
Jill
Yeah.
Jurkens.
Yeah.
That's right. But what's
Good
her
memory.
maiden name?
Huh?
What was her maiden name
Are you
again?
looking it up?
Oh, Big Head.
Grosskopf.
Grosskopf. Jill Grosskopf.
Yeah. Yeah, Jill Grosskopf.
No, I took my phone out. I forgot why.
I just still can't believe my mom
to get the
did
list
that.
ready.
That's what a weird
Got a
thing.
list.
What a weird thing for
know what it was?
the confidence,
Look.
the hubris of me asking my mom to buy me the Jenny McCarthy Playboy tape.
How old were you?
I must have been 16.
Again, that's what she was
And
thinking.
she goes, all boys need that stuff.
Yes.
And I was just like, okay. And then she went to Suncoast Video by herself, like a little mom, being like, hi, I'd like to buy the Jenny McCarthy Playboy video for my son who's too young to buy it. And brought it home. A bunch of friends came over. We all watched it. And that was one of the most uncomfortable watches I've ever had.
She wanted to make you to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
She knows you're jerking off anyway. She was happy for you. She knows you got raging hormones. You're a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Losing some weight, right? She wanted to keep you on a right path.
Yeah.
She's like, it's better than him, doing drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was smart of her.
Yeah.
I get it,
That's what's worse, your mom buying you porn or when old creepy guys would give you porn? Because that's the thing that people nowadays don't have to deal with. That was a rite of passage. I worked at this pizza place, Rocky Coco's Pizza, not on the list because it couldn't be because it's only in Wisconsin. But if it was national, it'd be up there. There was a man that would just an old guy that would just come in and just give all the boys porns, just tapes of porn. Just here you go.
See, I think your mom buying you porn is worse than that dude.
I don't think so.
Dude feels weird now because we know we all have porn on our phones.
Uh-huh.
The internet's so easy. Anyone can type in pornhub.com on their phone.
Right.
They got it. What that dude was doing was trying to pass down a torch. He was probably thinking, I'm getting too old for this porn.
Right.
My fucking motor's not running the way it used to.
Right. Here you go, kids.
Here you go, teen boys. I don't want this to just get lost in
But
the ether.
teen boys, it just seems so.
It's creepy now.
Yeah.
It's creepy now.
That's a weird thing that
But I think he was
that,
kind of looking at it like a rite of passage.
Old men used to have like a library of porn VHSs.
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy
they
to
made,
me.
Why did they make porn VHS so much bigger than regular VHS to the point where you could never slide it in and hide it?
Right.
You couldn't like sneak out of your parents' house being like, I'm going to go sleep over at Mikey's house. I'm bringing some movies for us to watch. and it'd be porn, be like, sandwiched in the middle there to fool them. So they'll see like the outer part of your hand holding them, and they see Ghostbusters. Then they see the other part of your hand, and they see Back to the Future. And they're like, oh, they're gonna go watch some cool movies. But in the middle, you got fucking.
Well, so you put it in the other
Cum
sleeve.
Sluts 35. You know what I mean?
Was that your favorite one?
Volume 35.
Did you like it more than 34? What did you think?
Well, it's 35, so of course it's better.
Yeah,
They do
okay.
better as they go.
Okay.
Sequels in porn are the opposite of sequels in real life movies.
Okay.
Because, Fast and the Furious 6 probably isn't as good as Fast and Furious 3.
So you tell me
porn,
porn is the Mission Impossibles.
they get better. They always get better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why don't you just put it in a different sleeve, Joe?
Well, I'm not saying this is anything I would have done. I didn't have porn VHS, but I remember my friend had porn VHS, and that they were giant fucking tapes.
Yeah.
They made the boxes fucking massive. It was ridiculous.
So there was this place called Video Schmidio that was here in Chicago, which is one of my favorite names for a rental. And this is about the time when all the rentals were closing down. And I was like, oh, thank God, I this is where I buy my DVDs, right? So what are you doing?
I'm fixing my fucking microphone.
Okay, you look like you're about ready to leave.
Why did you just stop the story for that? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So there's this thing called Video Schmidio, right? And which was this like independent video place in Chicago. Greatest name I've ever heard in my whole entire life, right?
I love it.
And this was during a time when all those places were closing down, right? And I love that because I would go and like buy their DVDs, but then they would have to remind me that they're also losing their job. And I was like, whatever. And so I went to the Video Schmidio when it closed down. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I can't wait to get all these movies. And all they had on their new releases, they're like movies from like 8 years ago. I'm like, what is this place? And then there were stairs. And I look over the stairs, and then there's just all porn underneath there. I'm like, oh, this is a porn place. I didn't realize it's like a sneaky porn place. And then...
I love a sneaky porn
yeah,
place.
and then while that happened, I see this guy go, all right, Floyd, I'll see ya. And then the guy goes, sure enough. And then he starts walking up the stairs, and he has a stack from like his crotch to his chest, holding of porn, a stack of porn DVDs, walking up like he was like, shit, I can buy all these at retail now? This is insane.
I bet they do have the greatest weekend of his life.
For sure.
Just fucking DVD after DVD, man.
Yeah, but
Just
it's Floyd,
popping
man.
it
Just
in.
go to the internet, dude. It's right there.
Some people
And
like
he's
it
like,
old
he's
school,
like, what if the
dude.
internet goes down? You know?
You know why? It's like the reason people like vinyl. It's warmer.
Warmer.
This is a warmer
Don't say
sound.
warmer. Oh, gross.
You put that DVD in, you get that interactive menu of just women bouncing, and you're like, I'm in it now, man. I've got myself an afternoon. You know, you take care of yourself. It's about you. It's self-care at that point.
But it just seems like that guy was there so often that the guy knew him.
Oh, definitely knew him.
That's insane. And he probably came back the next day because he didn't have enough hands to hold everything.
Maybe, well, we all wish we had more hands.
You think he came the next day with a suitcase?
Mm-hmm.
Just stacked it in
I
there?
think he came with a grocery cart.
Mm-hmm. You think
guy
that guy's
doesn't
still
hide his
alive
porn.
now? He's old. You
No.
think he's left his porn to his kids?
There's no way he survived COVID, that guy.
No, for sure not. Yeah, 100%.
That dude doesn't wear a mask.
That was taken down number one.
Yeah. He got coughed on, and he did the coughing, and he definitely is dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead.
Yeah.
You happy? You fucking happy Floyd's dead?
No.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad Floyd's dead.
It's funny that he said fuck in there. There's a good way to use that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. On today's episode of Let's Get Dumb, keeping our theme of lists going. Last week we did pizza chains. This week we are doing our top 5 swear words or curse words or cuss words if you're from the South. Whatever you'd like to say it. And it's going to be good. We know our number 1. The debate is going to be the rest of the lineup.
I didn't agree on a number 1 yet.
Oh, it's number 1. It's not even up for debate.
Which one?
We'll get to it.
We're building
rhymes
together
with
here.
hunt. We're building
You think
together.
number 1? I would argue that twat's funnier.
No.
You think
It's
twat?
not about funny, man. This isn't funniest. This is best,
Uh-huh.
right? I mean, humor comes into the equation.
You
in
just
many
like it.
things.
You just like the C word because you're Irish.
We do have an affinity for it.
Mm-hmm.
So do the Scots, the Welsh, the English, the Australians love it.
I do.
You know, and it's starting to really gain popularity in America. But we'll get to that. Let me give you one. I'm going to lead off with one, like a swear word, and I want you to tell me what you think of it
Yeah.
and where we could go with it. Let's start with the word shit. Huh?
I think I hate that we're doing this.
I like the word shit because you could be like, how about that shit?
Uh-huh.
Can you believe this shit?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I just stepped in shit. Well, motherfucker's good too.
Motherfuckers get there.
Motherfucker's probably one of the best ones because
You can call somebody a shitbag.
So that's the thing we're going to talk about. And this is a typical Jonah before we get into a list question.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Are we doing fuck? Are we doing motherfucker? Are they separate? Or
No,
are they part of the fuck
think
family?
I think that's what uses. That's that.
Oh, you like my Jonah?
Yeah. That's not. That's not. I don't talk like that at all. What are you talking about? I don't talk like that. What do you? I don't think I talk like that. I talk like this. This is how I talk. Put my fingers together like this, like a little, like here's the little steeple. Well, I think okay. So no, shit bag. That's you're using shit. You can add. So that's like adding, like building like Legos. Like fuck Legos are fun.
See the thing. Yeah. See the thing with the word shit is still gonna. Well, I'm gonna put it at my number 5.
What's more fun when you're upset? When you fuck up something or you mess up something? Do you go fuck or do you go shit? What's more fun? Fuck, right? Fuck. I like that. Fuck.
I say fuck more, which is why fuck is automatically higher on the list. That's why I think shit is a good
See,
number.
I think fuck
5.
should be number 1.
Well, we could debate that as we get to clues sooner. Now, shit, for whatever reason, has a lot of different animals with it. Like that's horse shit. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
What are you, chicken shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking dumb shit over
Shit
here.
bag's good. This guy's a bag of shit. This guy,
Donkey shit.
Or you could describe someone as a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I once called someone a piece of fuck.
I like that.
I once called someone a piece of unt.
Yeah. I like
was
you
drunk
fuck.
and you fuck.
You
See,
fuck. That's
again-
why fuck's number 1. Because you know why? Because you can't.
You keep bringing up fuck when we already agree that fuck is higher up.
Well, yeah.
So
but
we do agree shit's number 5? Well, we'll see. Let's
shit's
should
pretty
we
high
throw
there.
out a bunch of swear words.
Okay, so damn. How do we feel about damn?
damn is like...
That's kind of like the PG-13 of swear words.
children.
Yeah, I
You
don't
say
even, like,
damn and Strack.
you don't even get
Yeah.
mad when your kid says damn in front of you. You
Okay,
know
so
what I mean?
damn off the list.
Damn.
Hell off the list.
Hell, yeah.
Hell
It's
no.
not even a real
Hell
place.
no. What the hell?
Hell no.
What the hell?
Well, no, because you can't say it without being
Hello?
borderline racist. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hell's low.
When I was in 8th grade, I said hella cool for a while. I'm like, that's hella cool. Or I
yeah.
said, that's hella dumb. That's hella ugly.
Yeah.
Because I was like South Park.
Yeah,
said
because
it
you're the
once.
cool kid. You had to.
It was pretty dope. It was hella cool.
Yeah, hello.
So yeah, hell's not on the list.
Twat.
Twat doesn't feel like a swear word to me. It's a funny
Fucking
word.
Twat. What a twat. I
Twat's
like that.
great. It's
It's not.
if
It's
we're
not
gonna do
universal.
top
You can't-
5 female insults, twat would be like number 2. I want to see the C word is my favorite swear word, but I don't like it as an insult towards women at all. Like I would never call a woman that unless there being one. But but like twat is really fucking funny to call like a woman. You know, it's because it's mean enough, but it also has humor behind it.
Right. Yeah. What do you like? Whorebag? For a woman.
By the way, you've done shitbag, whore bag. You like bag.
Bag
You
is right.
of
Well, I
dicks?
think it's my.
You suck a bag of
That's
dicks.
that's a
when you're
Wisconsin
Lucy
thing. That's a Wisconsin accent coming out.
Is
'Cause
it?
it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
bag.
the way I say bag, I think it's just like accents. So like fuck bag.
Fuck bag's pretty good. Man, you're making a good case for fuck as number 1.
Fuck
All
is
right.
number 1. It's the most
Can
universal.
I just give you
'Cause
my...
you know why? Because you can't see word to fuck.
Well, let me give you my next word besides shit, because I think shit's a firm number 5. Bitch is number 2, is number 4.
Bitch is all right.
Because
What a
think about
bitch.
calling a man a bitch.
That's a fun one.
You know, ooh, excuse me,
Yeah, would you really call somebody a bitch or a pussy? Bitch, right?
bitch.
Oh, dude, such a
bad.
bitch. Bitch is fun.
And bitch is like it. You can say it in PG movies.
Yeah.
Like I like that it's a cuss word that is in both the adult and children.
Especially in a verb. When you say it as a verb, it feels less
Bitchin'.
impactful because it's like, you know, dude, that shirt's bitching, or you're just like, quit your bitching. I'll go
Yeah.
get another one.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah. This guy's a fucking what a bitch.
good content. But calling a guy a bitch, where it's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck you gonna do, you bitch?
Yeah.
Bitch
Ooh.
boy.
It's you know what's interesting is that these are the terms that we're really leaning towards are derogatory terms towards women, and and these are things I would never say towards
Yeah,
a woman. I think is really wrong, but I would love to say it to a guy. You know?
Yeah.
How about bastard? You like bastard?
Ah,
It's not a
bastard.
cuss word.
I mean,
That's like an actual-
It is and it isn't, but I agree. It's just
It's this. Yeah, it's the same as the R word.
this bastard.
It's like an actual like way to.
Okay,
like a
so let's go.
description.
Let's do
Let's
our
go-
word.
Let's go back to bitch though. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
I
is
didn't want to
good.
include R word or the big F word because I'm like they feel like they're specific to certain groups. They're slurs.
Okay.
I didn't want to do slurs.
Okay.
So slurs are off. But like, think about that.
That's weird because you love saying the N word.
That's why I knew that was going to come
Got
up at
him.
some point.
We
You
got him
me.
this week.
God, his
He
ass.
likes cock, or he blows. Sorry, I cut that out.
Oh, do you like cock
Yeah.
as a
I
word?
didn't- By the way, you tried that last week?
No. I know that. I know. I wasn't trying this time.
No,
No, you don't what?
don't like it.
What don't you like?
it?
I don't like the word you're trying to get me to say.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
But with also with bitch, son of a bitch. Like I think I mentioned that a second ago. check out this bitch. Like
Yeah.
you could say, there's just a
Bitch.
lot of ways to say it.
You,
where
I
it's
thought this, you sexy bitch.
you sexy bitch. That
Yeah.
works too. You know what
That's
I
a
mean?
fun one.
And you could say like in a funny way too. Like I was watching an episode of Friends actually, and they were revealing like secrets that they all had about each other. And Monica brought up Chandler has a third nipple, and right when she said that, he just looked at her and goes, "You bitch."
Yeah.
And it was funny. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And when you do it in that context, you could call your female friends that, and they're not going to be like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that whole thing.
Yeah, like stupid fucking bitch. That's
Stupid
fun
fucking bitch.
from the
Dude,
story.
That's such a great story.
Trying to embarrass me, you stupid fucking bitch. Like that's fun.
Yeah. I thought about it for a while. You can't do that on stage, buddy.
Stupid fucking bitch.
No, remember you wanted to tell that story on stage you
Yeah.
mentioned? And I'm like, you can't really because it's not your story.
Yeah.
But
But
you
you know,
told it
I
well.
mean, everything's our own story. You know,
Sure, but
if you think about it.
yeah.
If you think about it,
like
like
the guy holding the steering wheel being like, "Are you trying to embarrass me, you stupid fucking bitch?"
It's just so funny.
So funny.
It's but like once you tell somebody that story and then you can start doing that to each other, it's a gift that keeps on giving, Joe.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Saying it back and forth to each other as a joke is
Right.
fucking amazing.
How about goddamn?
Now, God damn it is a little heavier.
I like goddamn it. I like goddamn it.
Yeah.
I love saying. Ooh, I don't realize how much I say goddamn it. I say goddamn it. God damn it. God
I don't
fucking damn
say
it.
God damn it a lot. You know, you mentioned before, like what would you say when something you like, you say you stub a toe or like you realize you fucked something up. Say you realize, oh my God, I was supposed to fucking send that email in today.
Yeah.
Fuck. I say fuck and I do the fist and I go, fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't go shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, shit.
It's too fun.
Look at this shit. Like, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. That's why.
That's like saying
fuck out
ranch.
shit.
Shit.
Ranch. You know what I mean?
I like bitch. I motion for bitch to be on the top 5
I
somewhere.
think bitch should be up there.
Bitch, I got
I think
number
bitch should be
4.
5.
No,
bitch
I
is
got-
above
Well, let's
shit.
come up with more.
I think I
Come
have
up with
bitch
more.
above shit.
Mhm.
Or do you guys?
Yeah.
Well, that's where you guys could win. You
I
could
would
veto
put
me
bitch
out.
way higher. I think bitch is such a
All right,
funny
well, let's
word.
see. You know what my next one I got?
Bitchin'.
Next one I got asshole.
Oh,
Asshole's
is
fun.
Asshole or ass?
Asshole.
Ooh.
Well, ass, I think ass is like the root word, right? So asshole is like a conjunction, right?
Just like being like, hey,
Am
asshole.
I right? I don't know.
Nice grammar there.
Was I right?
The conjunction.
You always have to say another word before it. You're like, yo, asshole.
Pulled that out of my ass.
Hey, asshole. You know, it's
Yeah.
got a good
I also like pulled that out of my ass.
ass. Like on its own, doesn't feel like anything you'd say in anger. You know, if say someone was really mad at you, right, and you're about to go outside and fight with them, and then
Yeah.
the guy's girlfriend's like, "What are you doing, honey? I'm sick of you getting into fights." And then he turns and looks at her and be like, "What do you want me to do? He's being an ass."
Yeah.
You'd be like, "What are you flirting with me?"
Yeah.
It wouldn't feel like a dagger was thrown your way, being called an ass.
Oh yeah. But I was
Like,
saying,
he's
I'm
just
like,
an-
I was like,
you'd
what an
say it
asshole.
like, "Oh, he's just an ass." Like he's kind of annoying, but like you feel like there's no real hate behind it.
Mm-hmm.
If someone acts like an ass, you could understand still being friends with them.
I like that's why asshole. I think works better. Asshole.
Assholes.
I just like say I like the way it comes out. Asshole. Asshole.
I have a joke where I talk about where the
The way you say asshole
Yo,
sounds like
asshole.
wind coming out of an
why don't you
asshole.
take a picture to
Asshole.
last longer. Yeah,
Yeah.
asshole. Didn't Dan still hear that song? It's like I'm an asshole.
Yeah, he did.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asshole.
Said I park in handicapped spaces while handicapped people make handicapped faces.
Jesus Christ.
I'm an
Do not
asshole.
do that right now.
Leo.
Yeah, you gotta call yourself an asshole if you're saying something like that. And then I got fuck. So asshole, I have 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got fuck. Fuck in all its forms. That's where I think this was like a question you'd have asked before.
I like fucktard.
Fucktard's good because I've defended fucktard where it's like it's not towards the R word.
Uh-huh.
It's towards people who are constantly late. Their
Yeah.
tardiness is unacceptable.
Right.
You'll fucktard. Get here on time.
Is
You're
calling somebody a
fucking
knob, is that an insult or is that a swear word? Knob is not a swear, right?
Knob's like dick for English
fucking
people.
knob.
They
I
call,
like
they call you a
saying knob.
knobhead.
Yeah.
Knobhead means dickhead in England.
Yeah, yeah. What if you call somebody a muchacho, but you say it in a mean way?
Muchacho is just, isn't that just asshole in Spanish?
Muchacho's a guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
was
guy.
buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Muchacho.
Mi muchacho.
Hey, hombre.
Mm-hmm.
I like muchacho.
What swear words are we missing here?
Dick.
Uh,
Why is
dick and
not on
pussy.
this list?
Yeah,
Why
dick.
is dick not on this list?
What
Yeah,
do
dick
you,
is
do you
good.
like dick?
More than I love dick.
Yeah. There you go. I like dickweed. I like
Dickweed's
bag of
good.
dicks. I like dick face.
You ever
Dick
call someone,
face.
I probably call someone dickless.
Dickless is
Yeah.
great too.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Dickless
to do with
fuck.
dick.
Yeah.
And I just want a motion for dick to be on the top 5.
I think we all need a little dick in each other. Yeah, no.
You're going to say in our lives.
Yeah, I was gonna say in our
We all
lives.
need
Yeah,
a
I think we
little
have
in
this.
our lives.
Let's take it again. Yeah, I agree. I think we all need a little dick in our lives. Oh shit, I did it again.
And then pussy is
I don't
honorable.
like
Dick and
pussy.
pussy I put like in an honorable mention category.
I think dick should be in there. Pussy, no.
Pussy's funny.
Yeah, and pussy's just gross.
All right, so I really think these are my top. Here's I think the 5 best, and then we'll decide what order these 5 best should be in. All right, so I'm just gonna name the 5. Shit,
Yeah.
bitch, fuck, asshole, C word.
See, I don't really like the C word that much. I never
Do
say
you
it.
fuck ahead of the C word?
I think
Yes.
I think
fuck.
I'm
now
gonna
that you know what
I don't think the C word should even be in there.
Well,
I never
Joe,
use
you
it.
say fuck like 1,000 times.
You
more
never
than
say the C word.
I do because it's a little more socially acceptable to say the word fuck a lot more. But you know what? This is going to show you guys my growth as a human being. I came in here thinking C word number 1, no question about it. But the more I talk it out with you guys, the word fuck should be number 1. Because I thought about you have the word motherfucker, you have the word fuckhead. You could say this guy's unfucking believable. The way the word fuck could go in between other words. Me, myself, I often used to do a thing that I started in high school when I was trying to be a little cocky. I'd be like, you kidding me? I'm Joe Kilgallon.
Right, yeah.
I'd put the word fuck in between the 2 big words in my last name.
It could be-
Verb of it's good too.
Great verb.
It's one of the greatest things on earth.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
But that's why
shit.
like dick is
It goes
good.
with other swears too. Yeah, it
Like
goes
dick,
with, yeah.
dick is good because you can give somebody good dick, you know.
I think dick.
So what do you fuck people with?
or like a girl's like I got dick down. Like girls have owned that word,
Girls have been saying that phrase a little bit more often.
and they could also say you have good dick. That's fun.
Yeah, it feels good to hear that. Yeah, I mean, you could make if dick were to come into the top 5,
Yeah, I think we gotta get rid of the C word.
I think I'd get rid of the word asshole.
Yeah, I would do asshole.
The C word's top 5. That
Okay,
I will
think
not
we have
do a
to
swear
leave
word
the
list.
C word for Joe.
I think but it's
Well, no, because think
the
about that
utility
word,
of
dude.
it.
Like
You never use it. No one ever uses it anymore. It's a great
It's
word.
I knew it all the
powerful.
time. I knew it
Joe's
all the
reason.
time.
I
knew
like
it all-
Joe's reason for it.
It cuts through things so it cuts through like a fucking sword. Like just the way you could
Stops the room.
calling a man, think about to fight a man and you call him that. Oh, that's your way of like, and you're thinking the guy's gonna back down from fight, but you want him to fucking fight. You call him that.
So what's
And you
this
say it in a
list?
fun way too. Think about the way they use it in Ireland and the UK,
Right.
Where they'd be all like,
It's
"Oh, my
pally.
best mate's a cunt."
Yeah.
They say it like in a fun thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it eventually. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
go the whole thing with it. We can
So-
also bleep if we
We're
need
40
to.
So
minutes in, it's fine.
how about okay? So what is this list exactly? Are we doing? Are we doing most used or most best used or most impactful?
I think overall, it's got to.
It's gotta be all
Because
three-
like
all of
yes,
those things
so
combined.
I will say cunt
Make your
now.
list.
So cunt is very impactful. When you say it, you're like, damn. Okay, I'm pissed him off.
punch. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you said that to me, I'd be like, back down, Jurkens. You better back down. But how often are you using it? Like how many times do you use fuck?
That's part of the
We've
prestige,
already
though.
used
It's
fuck
part
in
of the
almost every
prestige.
sentence this podcast.
Well, that's where
Just like-
fuck loses weight, though.
Right.
Cunt never loses weight.
But
ever.
But fuck is so fucking useful.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah.
It's one. We have it at one.
We have it
Yeah.
at one.
That's why I think the
Look,
C word
though,
should get out. Get the C word out of there.
No way. I conceded that fuck should be number
Listen,
one.
we all know that I like dick more than cunt. Like we know this.
Well, that's a goddamn given. No, but dude, think about like our boy Nolan at Galway Bay Pub. The way he uses
Some last
that
night he
word.
called me that a bunch of times.
Yeah, well, he was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But like, it's like
He's so
one of my
Irish, I couldn't
favorite
figure out
scenes-
any other words other than that. And I was
Yeah.
just like, C word, okay, cool. C word, okay, cool. C word, okay, he's talking to me.
Wait, was
C
he
word.
working last night?
No, he was just hanging out at the bar,
Oh,
getting drunk and shit, and calling me a cunt.
What a
Yeah.
life that guy lives. Legend. So, one of my favorite scenes of any TV show involves the C word. Ricky Gervais's Afterlife, which is a fucking great show. When I watched it, I needed to watch it at that time in my life because it's about grief and all that stuff and whether or not there is an afterlife and everything. And
Pass.
his father dies in it. No, you should check it out. His father dies in like some season. No big spoilers, but like you're hinting at that's going to eventually happen. And he gets him cremated. And he decides to just drop some ashes at different places that his dad loved. And one was this pub that they would go to. And he drops some ashes. As he does it, the owner of the place saw and goes, "What the fuck? Why'd you do that?" He's like, "Listen, this is one of his favorite places, so I'm doing that." And then he's just like, "I don't think it's this." He's just like, and then whatever. And then the guy's being such a dick as Ricky Gervais he's being kicked out. As he's getting kicked out, he stands up and throws the ashes in the dude's face. He's like, "Oh my God." And then he goes, "I hope it was his cock, you stupid cunt." And just the way he said, "You stupid cunt," was so fucking funny. Because then his brother-in-law that he's with, they're sitting down in the car just reflecting on it. And the brother-in-law, who's such like a fucking like Mr. Rogers type, just goes, "I hope it was his cock, you stupid cunt." Like just to recap, like that's really what you said to him. And then they both just burst out laughing. And I'm like, that's why that word, the impact of that. If he would have said, "You stupid bitch," yeah, funny, or like, "You dumb fuck," the impact of it, I agree. Fuck is number
What if
one.
he said, "I hope it was
You
his-"
can't take cunt out of the top 5.
Would you
just
say,
can't.
"I hope it was his cock, you cock"?
No, that's let's write better than him in his own sitcom.
But then also without that, you don't get to go twat. I can't hear you. That's always fun. Twat. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Twat.
You just made a better case, right?
Yeah, you said I can't hear you.
Well,
that's the funnier part.
Yeah, I'm yes
than
anding to you.
twat.
I'm yes anding to you.
Well, thank you for yes anding me.
Mm-hmm. I disagree with it, but I yes and.
I think Austin and I outweigh you, and we both think cunt should be top 5.
I think it should be in the top 5, but I do think dick should be on that 5 also.
I mean, I think the dick should be on everything
Because
that we.
it's
All right, well,
quite versatile.
Here's my new top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, bitch,
Mm-hmm.
dick,
Oh.
cunt 2, fuck 1.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that. What's Jonah thinking though?
Should dick be lower?
What? Don't do that to Dick.
So you
I
want
mean-
dick 5, shit 4, bitch 3.
I mean, this is
cunt
hard.
2,
Like
fuck
dick
1.
is hard to.
I can't tell if
This
he's
is Jonah's
actually
favorite episode we've
analyzing the
ever
list
done.
Or he's just trying to come up with more puns.
Mhm. No, I'm just thinking like, okay, so like
You consider cock a swear word, by the way?
cock. I think I like dick more than I like cock because dick is more beautiful.
You can really picture the veins when you say that word.
I just think like we're just beating this dick too hard, and I just think like it needs to come off something, and like it's just like, like what should we do with? I think like it's like, I mean, okay, dick is beautiful, dick is universal, right? Dick is not only fun to hear, but it's fun to like look at. Like
the way you're saying it sounds like that poem that people read at weddings where it's like, love isn't judgmental. Love isn't hurtful. Love has no remorse.
Can you say
love
something?
is kind. Love
Okay,
sees all things.
all those
Love-
things you could put dick in front of, and it still makes it just as good.
We know. That's what you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to put it lower?
Excuse me.
I don't know.
You just keep making it sound better.
Yeah.
I mean, should we put? Okay, how about on my list? Why don't we put dick in my back for a little bit, right? So let's
Put dick in your back pocket.
Yeah.
See how it feels.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, like dick is good. Dick's always on the tip of my tongue.
I'm gonna put asshole lower. I decided. I'm gonna put asshole
Okay.
at 5. Bitch at 4. Shit 3. Cunt 2. Fuck 1.
What happened to Dick?
What happened to dick?
What happened to Dick? You can't do that, Joe.
All right,
Dick's
fine,
good.
fine. Hold on. I'm gonna get asshole out of there then.
Okay.
I like
it's gonna
saying
go-
asshole though.
I'm gonna go shit 5. No, I'm gonna go dick 5. Shit 4. No, dick 5. Bitch 4. Shit 3. Cunt 2. Fuck 1.
Yeah, I guess because you have to put dick first before the shit can come out, right?
Oh my
so
God. I like it, Joe.
okay,
I
yeah.
like that.
Just
I
to
think
recap.
shit's quite versatile enough too. I think to be a number 3.
Yes, it is. It's too much. Horse shit. I called someone batshit once.
That shit.
Crazy
Bad
shit.
shit's fun. Bad shit.
Like,
Yeah,
can you
you
believe this
fucking-
shit? Like, there's just so many ways to say it.
Do you like bat shit or do you like? I like when someone says, "It's fucking out to lunch."
After lunch, what am I? Fucking
I
1918s or
I
something?
kind of like the
19 teens?
1918 stuff. I like.
You know the expression "he's out in left field" or "that came out of left field"?
Mhm.
That originated in Chicago.
Did it?
Yes, because the Cubs, before they played at what is now Wrigley Field, they played at the West Side grounds in the early 1900s. And it was right next to the University of Illinois at Chicago's medical campus. Just over the left field wall was a psychiatric ward.
Oh,
So, and they had the windows open when it's hot out. It's before like air conditioning existed. And so they would hear the left fielder would come running in being like, you wouldn't believe the crazy shit I heard being yelled out those windows.
yeah.
And that's when people would be like, oh, he's out in left field.
Oh
It's
wow.
way out, that came out of left field. It's
Joe,
left, yeah.
That
pretty cool,
story's
right?
unfucking believable.
See, that's why fuck's
That's
number
why
one.
fuck's number one.
All right, so
I
we
think I
got
agree with this list.
dick,
Yeah.
like it.
bitch,
I like it.
shit, cunt, fuck. I love it. You know what? We did a great thing today, guys.
I think C. I
we did a great
still
thing.
think cunt should go.
We're clapping for ourselves at this one.
You got it.
We did
Give
a
it
great
2.
thing.
Huh?
Cunt's good.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, you have to embrace it.
Have you ever
Embrace
used it
the cunt.
sexually? It's
Hmm?
powerful.
Yeah.
It's just a great word, and I like how women are starting to own it too now. Like, what up, cunt? The way they were being like,
very
"What up,
cunty.
slut?" for a while.
Cunty's like
Oh,
the
dude,
big-
Oh.
serving
Oh,
cunt.
Cunty's
yes.
good.
Dude,
Cunty's good. Oh, she's so
serving
cunty. That's fun.
Have
God,
you heard
that
people
really
say the
is.
phrase "serving cunt"?
Mm-mm.
That's
Yeah,
like
that's
big
huge.
in like the LGBTQ community and stuff like
So
that.
it's number 2. Come on, Joe. Get
definitely
over
number
it.
2.
Yeah.
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 All right. That's been the list, everybody. I had a great time on this podcast. I hope you did too. Don't forget, Jonah runs a great movie show. Why don't you tell them all about it?
It's called Brews and Bad Movies. It's at the Lincoln Lodge Theater here in Chicago, first Thursday of every month. This is being released on Wednesday, yes. So tomorrow's show is sold out. If you're listening, it's on the day release, and next month's is sold out. But we still have tickets for August. available. You can also see Blackout Diaries every single Friday also at the Link Lodge Theater.
Comedians You Should Know every Wednesday at Timothy O'Toole's.
Also in Brooklyn at the Gutter Bar.
Yeah, and I have a podcast too called the Joe Kilgallon Podcast where I just ran for 20 to 30 minutes. There's a Patreon with bonus episodes there. Also check out joekilgallon.com for any future dates. I'm staying pretty Midwest this summer, but you never know. I could be popping to the East Coast and the West Coast at any given moment. And check out my comedy specials on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Thank you for listening to Let's Get Dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.